Hi, you. I miss you so much. Mrs. Soto's kind of sad, obviously. Oh, you can see my cat in the background. That's Kevin. So you'll probably be able to see some of our animals in the background, so that's kind of fun, but that's Kevin. But like I said, I'm sad that we don't get to meet in person, but I'm happy that I get to do this and that we can, kind of see, well, you guys get to see me, and then hopefully in a couple weeks, I thought maybe we could do a Zoom call so I'm able to see you guys. I'm not sure if you can see, let's see, there's Max. There's Max. Say hi, Max. That's Max. That's who Mrs. Soto talks about all the time. He is my 5th child, and my kids say that I love him more than I love them, but it's not true. I might spoil him a little bit, but you're gonna hear him. He literally sits at Mrs. Soto's feet wherever I go. But I just want to tell you that I miss you guys. I hope everyone is doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that you're helping your mom or your dad or your grandma or your grandpa, whoever you spend your most time with. Help them, encourage them, be a blessing to them, and be kind to your brothers and sisters. And I am just so proud of you. All of you are awesome, incredible students, and you just keep being you, okay? So let's see, today we should have Eli should be on here watching this. Hi Eli, I miss you. Grace, Miss Grace should be on here at some point. I miss you very much. And Victoria should be on here. Victoria, I hope to see you on here. I'm not sure that you've ever been in Mrs. Soto's class before. I don't believe so, but I am Mrs. Soto and I will be your teacher. Also Levi, I don't believe I've had Levi in my class, but he is Amelia's brother. And Amelia, I miss you. I hope you're doing awesome and doing well on all your work, and I can't wait to see you. And then Miss Hope should be on here. I miss you, Miss Hope. I hope you're feeling well, and I hope you're getting strong and doing well. And then also we should have Eva or Eva. She should be on here, and I sure do miss you, and I hope you're doing well. And here we go. So in Mrs. Soto's literature class, we usually read a book and then we do a craft with it. And we're not able to do the craft together because we can't meet, but we're able to read a book. So I'm not sure if you've noticed outside, but the leaves are starting to fall. You all know Mrs. Soto's favorite season is fall. I can't believe I haven't decorated yet. Today was the first time I put a little decoration out in my house of a fall decoration. But maybe, well, for sure, next week I will have them out and I can show you all my decorations and how much I love fall. I even put little lights up and everything. So I'll show you guys that next week. Our book today is going to be a little bit, I love the pictures because they look like the trees, like when fall season is upon us. All of our trees turn like orange or red or even like kind of purplish, and then the leaves start to fall. But my favorite part is when the trees get all those beautiful colors. The leaves turn those beautiful colors. So in this book, I love the pictures because of that. And I also love this book because I think it really does teach us something good. And if you know Mrs. Soto, if you've been in any of her classes, I love to learn from people or from books that can help encourage us to be kinder, can encourage us to be nicer, can encourage us just to be like a better person. And so all of you are awesome, all of you are amazing, but we all need to be reminded to be kind, to be nice, to be not selfish. You know, it's kind of in us to be selfish and to want our way. But we need to remember to try to be kind and to be nice and to be giving. And so I love books that teach us that. And even Mrs. Soto, I need to be reminded of that every day of my life. So this is the book. It's called The Golden Acorn. The Golden Acorn. And I have a funny story really quick. I know a lot of us can't do a whole lot these days. You know, we're able to go to the beach some maybe, or to the park a little bit, maybe the lake. But you get to spend a lot of time with family and home. Well, the other day I was out taking a walk, and it was a perfect, beautiful day. It wasn't smoky, and it was just a nice day. And a squirrel, or it was really a chipmunk, started following me. And it was so funny. And everywhere we went along the park, it would follow us. And I thought, I'm gonna take this chipmunk home and it can be my pet. Now, do you think that's a good idea? I thought it was, but no, it's not the best idea because they need to live out in the wild, and who knows what the chipmunk, diseases or whatever. I don't know, but it was the cutest chipmunk ever. But as it was following me, I saw it was picking up nuts, and its cheeks were like this big, waddling and following me. Does anybody know why that chipmunk was gathering all those nuts and stuff like that? Yes, because winter is coming. And so when winter comes, they're not able to find food. And so very, very smart chipmunk was going around gathering food, and then they'll go and hide that food. So throughout winter, they're able to eat. So very, very smart. But I wanted to keep it. It was so cute. But anyway, here we go. This is called the golden acorn. And look at the pictures. I just love the pictures. See how the trees, see how they're all, well, these ones, the leaves, I guess, are kind of golden, brown, and yellow. And I just love all the animals. If you know Mrs. Soto, I love animals. I love fall. So this is the perfect book, okay? I'm trying to think the best way to do this. I'll probably read it and then I will show you the pictures. Squirrel loved being the fastest. She could fly through the trees faster than anybody and had the trophy collection to prove it. So this is Squirrel. That's who we're going to talk about. And this is her trophy collection. She was the fastest around. And I'm kind of thinking she liked to brag about it a little bit. Her most prized trophies were from the annual Golden Acorn Hunt. Only the fastest racers won the Golden Acorn, and Squirrel had taken it home the last 8 years. 8 years in a row. But this year was different. I'm gonna show you, this is her home. And you can see those are all the Golden Acorn trophies that she won. And here she wants to get another one. And this is her practicing in her little bed, so cute. But that's her practicing for the race. All those competing in tomorrow's Golden Acorn Hunt must do as part of a team, Beaver read. Because the Golden Acorn Hunt had changed its rules. So no more can you just run by yourself. You need to run as a team. Squirrel scoffed. But I'm the fastest animal in the forest. I don't need a team. But we'd love to be on your team, Squirrel, said Rabbit brightly. You? Squirrel looked at her friends. They really did not seem like race material. But Squirrel really had no choice at this point. The race was tomorrow. Maybe a little training would do the trick. So this is the Golden Acorn flyer that went up everywhere. And it says here that the rules changed and now they're going to have to race as a team. And this is everybody talking, and Squirrel is not excited about this because Squirrel thinks, I can do it by myself. I don't need a team. So she decided, let's practice. Let's get some training going. And this little sign right here actually says Squirrel's Training Boot Camp. So she's trying to get everybody trained. And this is everybody trying to train. And in this, she says, maybe we should start to train. And then she says, or maybe not. And if you look at all the animals on the picture, they're all not doing very well. You've got Beaver almost falling. The turtle is trying, I'm not really sure what the turtle is trying to do. The bird, look at the bunny. The bunny is hugging onto the tree because the bunny's scared to death of heights. And then that's the squirrel, or the squirrel over there is kind of showing everybody what to do. So obviously it's not turning out the best. The 60th annual Golden Acorn Hunt, and it has a start. Okay, so they're all, here we go. This is the next morning, and look at, you can see, it says right here, the Golden Acorn Hunt, the 60th annual, and here's the start. And do you see all the animals at the start line? And this is everybody that's going to run the race, okay? The next morning, Squirrel gathered her team at the starting line. The golden acorn has been hidden, the judge yelled. Now you need to go find it. Ready, set, go. So this is that picture. And this looks like that is the judge right there. And he's saying this, and this is everybody at the start line. Okay, so their whole thing for the race is they have to go find this golden acorn. But you have to do it together as a team. Whoosh, Squirrel was off, overtaking all the other racers, even her own team. She really didn't need her team, she thought. Squirrel, wait, her friends called out. We've lost Tortoise. We can't find him anywhere. Ugh, Tortoise, huffed Squirrel, pacing back. So this is Squirrel taking off. Woohoo, I'm gonna go win this race. Wait a minute, I have to have my team. And look at the team. Does the team look like it's doing very well? And look at poor Tortoise. He fell off the tree. And then look at Rabbit and look at the Beaver. They're all so cute. You guys, you know what? This would be Mrs. Soto. I would be the Tortoise. I'd be fallen. I'd be like, hold on, everybody wait for me. Because if you know Mrs. Soto, does Mrs. Soto love to run? I only run if what? If a dog is chasing me. And even then, I love dogs, but maybe if it was like, I don't know, I don't think you're supposed to run when a bear chases you. Eli, are you supposed to run when a bear chases you? You would probably know this. I don't think you are. But Mrs. Soto doesn't run. So I only run maybe if I'm really scared. All right, here we go. So Squirrel grabbed Tortoise, plopped him back on the branch, and took off again, but not for long. Squirrel, wait, her friends called once more. We're all tangled up. We don't know what to do. And this is them. Squirrel says, you can't be serious, Squirrel moaned. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Squirrel untangled her friends and was off again for about 10 seconds. Squirrel, wait, her friends called. Beaver is stuck. Oh, come on, Squirrel groaned. So this is the first part. See at the first part? This is everybody going, and this is them getting stuck. They're kind of getting stuck in the leaves. So Squirrel had to go back and get them out. And then they're off again. And now look you can see Beaver is stuck. Okay, maybe Mrs. Soto would be the Beaver. Maybe she would be stuck. I don't know, but she definitely wouldn't be Rabbit in this, Squirrel in this book. All right, so Squirrel's like, come on, come on. So then, I go back. She goes back, helps Beaver. Once Beaver's bottom was pushed free, Squirrel was off as fast as her feet could carry her. So fast that she didn't even hear her friends calling after her. Wait a minute. Was this supposed to be a group effort? Was this supposed to be a team, or was it supposed to be a single race? I think it was supposed to be a team. So this is Squirrel taking off like, woohoo, I'm out of here. And this is her team. Can you see everybody? Poor Rabbit. I don't think Rabbit likes heights. And then you've got I don't know if you can find everybody on there. I don't see Tortoise anywhere. Where is Tortoise? Maybe Tortoise hasn't even caught up with them yet. But anyway, honestly, maybe Mrs. Soto would be Rabbit. Do you know Mrs. Soto does not like heights? No way, no how, don't like heights. If I'm gonna go on a roller coaster, Actually, Mrs. Soto wouldn't even be on a roller coaster. I do not like heights at all. All right, here they go. Over logs and under branches, inside trunks and above treetops, Squirrel raced as fast as she could to find the golden acorn. There she is, racing. I'm gonna find this golden acorn. I can do it. I don't need anybody. So she's racing and she's racing until there it is. Do you see her? She finds it. There it was. I found it all by myself. I didn't even need my team. This is crazy. Why do we have to have a team? I found the golden acorn. And let's just take a moment. Look at the beautiful colors. Look at all the trees. This is what it looks like in the fall. Pretty soon, that's what all our trees will look like. I love it. It was the biggest golden acorn squirrel had ever seen. She pried it from its hiding spot and took off. So here we go. There's the golden acorn. She took it out of the tree. She found it, and then she was off. But wait, is she supposed to be doing this by herself? But the golden acorn was heavy, very heavy, much too heavy to carry alone. And there was only Squirrel all by herself. Squirrel and her golden prize. After lots and lots of rolling, pushing, and heaving, she took a little rest. She was exhausted. She was tired and sweaty. This is her. Let's see. This is her trying to get it. She found it. She's like, woohoo! I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win. There she is trying to grab it, trying to carry it, and there she is, exhausted, realizing she can't do this by herself. Do you remember what type of race this is supposed to be? A team effort. There she was, tired and sweaty and lonely. And as Squirrel looked out upon all the other racers still searching for the acorn, she realized she had lost her friends. The golden acorn would just have to wait. So here she was. She's with the golden acorn, but then she looks around and look at everybody is still with their friends. But she's not. She forgot this is supposed to be a team. She didn't want to win this and be lonely. So, whoosh, off Squirrel raced faster than she ever had before, over logs, under branches, inside trunks, and above the treetops until, this is her racing. That's her racing. What do you think? She left the golden egg, or the golden acorn, because she couldn't pick it up by herself, but where do you think she's going? There they were! After lots and lots of rolling and pushing and heaving, Squirrel had her friends back. Look at it. This is her. There's her friends stuck on a limb, and there she is pulling them up in a team effort, in a group effort. And there they were, all together again. Her team didn't come in first, and they didn't get a trophy. But you know what? They did finish. This is them at the end. See them all? They're so cute. They did finish. And to Squirrel, it didn't really even matter that they didn't get first, because from now on, Squirrel's friends would always come in first. And this is her with all her friends. And she decided that day, no matter what, her friends would always be more important than a trophy. And then look at the beautiful leaves. This is everybody. This is everybody in the leaves, and they're kind of yellow, golden. Some of them are brown right before they fall. And there we go. There's her other friends. So I think one of the main things we can get from this book and from Squirrel is this. Most of the time, you need friends. You need a team. And in order to have friends, you should be kind. You should be good. Now, at the beginning of the book, remember Squirrel's like, I don't need anybody. I can do it on my own. But then when she got down to winning, she realized the reason that they had that role was because the acorn was so big, you couldn't carry it by yourself. So at the very beginning of the race, if she would have just been with her friends and stayed with them and tried to run this race together, maybe at the end they could have carried it together, a group effort. But she learned that day that, you know what, friends are more important. And just remember this, guys, girls, boys and girls, is in order to have friends, you need to be friendly. You know, you need to be careful what you say. You need to be careful what you do. You even should be careful about the tone of voice we use. Like look at the difference of this. Let's say you're talking to your best friend and you're like, you wanted to say, I love your toy. It's amazing, right? So you could say it like this, I love your toy. It's amazing, right? Isn't that like nice and encouraging and like, woohoo? Or you could say it like this, ugh, I love your toy. It's just amazing. Do you see the difference? Or what if this, like, maybe your friend said, I get to come over today. And you're like, oh, great. Yeah, that should be fun. Or you can be like, oh, that is awesome. We're going to have so much fun. Do you see the difference? It's just the simple tone that we use. And so if you want friends, which we all want friends, you don't want to be lonely, then make sure you're a friend. Make sure that you're doing your part, okay? I love you guys so much. Your homework is to look around this next week and find something that reminds you that fall is coming. I know some leaves are starting to fall, but it's not quite where it's like, wow, this is so beautiful until the leaves start to change color. But you can look around and you can maybe feel the breeze or just see that fall is coming very soon. And football started. Some of you boys probably love, or girls, love football. We had football games this last week that we were able to watch on TV, and that is kind of the start of fall. Or maybe some of your moms like pumpkin spice lattes. Yep, pumpkin spice lattes came out at Starbucks or wherever you might get your coffee. So find something that reminds you that fall is coming, okay? And we'll get to talk soon. And again, this was the Golden Acorn. And remember to don't be like squirrel in some ways. Remember, we do need to be a friend. We do need a team effort. But at the end, she did end up learning her lesson. I love you all. Have a great day, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.